Hey guys, it's Olivia, and this week's video I'm going to be doing two DIYs. I have a crayon melting DIY and a memory board DIY. If you don't know what those are, stay tuned and you get to figure out what they are with me. And yeah, we're going to get straight into the video on what you're going to need. It's all simple stuff, and yeah, let's get started. For this DIY, you're going to need some fabric strips, scissors, thumbtacks, crayons, 2 canvases, some sponges, and paint. So starting off with the memory board, what I've done is I've taken some paint colors and I am mixing them to what I want as my colors for the background of the memory board. And I'm taking these sponge brushes and using the back of them to mix the colors. As I start painting, I just take the sponge brushes and paint wherever I want, and I make sure to go on the entire canvas and the edges, and I just paint randomly whatever I want. I don't have any design in front of me to look at. I just painted whatever I want with all 3 colors, and I made sure to cover the entire canvas. So I'm covering the canvas with all 3 colors, making sure the colors go all the way on the edge of the canvas as well. And I overlap the colors just a tad bit to make sure that it looks more of a blended kind of look. So I finished the memory board, and this is what it looks like. It turned out a lot better than what I thought it was. I thought it was either going to be a complete fail or like perfect, and it's not perfect, but it's close to perfect. And what I did was I took the ribbon and I wove it into each other so that it looked more of like a woven product, and I just have all of this is what it looks like on the back. If you don't want all those stray tape pieces and fabric pieces on the back, you can cut them off or make one large piece of tape to go around it. But yeah, and I also made sure there was enough space in between the canvas and the ribbon to slide things into it. And I'm just going to go and add some photos and cards and notes from friends. I'm going to push them in with these push pins that I got at Walmart. I think it was like $4 for 20 of them, and I don't know how to get these out. Okay, there we go. So that's kind of what they look like. There's 5 different designs, and I'm just going to get straight into that and I'll show you what I do. So next what we're going to do is the crayon melting art. All you're going to need is a canvas, some crayons, a hair dryer, and hot glue gun. I guess you could use a regular tube of glue for this, but I want to make sure that the crayons stay on forever. So I'm using a hot glue gun, and so we're just going to get straight into it. You can want to assort the crayons that you want to do. You can do like all blues, all reds, all pinks, I'm going to do like a rainbow effect, but in the color wheel of the Snapchat. So let's get on. So I hot glued down this design as my kind of base point. Yeah, these are a little more spaced out than these, but I honestly don't care. And yes, there's less space here than there is here. I did this design because the amount of crayons that I needed to do my color scheme did not fit across this way, and they do recommend that they stay together and that they're not spaced out, and I didn't want them spaced out either, so I just made this like kind of necklace design. Yes, it won't bleed as evenly as these will, but it'll still bleed, it'll still melt down the canvas, and yeah. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put your hair dryer on hot, but don't put it on like really hot. Just I'm gonna have mine on high, and then I'm gonna make sure that it's off the cool button, and I'm going to hold it up. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to hold it up like this when I blow dry the top of it, and I'm going to make sure that there is some tape on the towel because I don't want any crayon getting on the towel. If at all possible, I have the towel down just in case I don't want to get anything on my carpet. So we're going to get it straight into melting the crayons, and I will see you after. Finished both DIYs. This is the memory board. I just have some pictures, notes, and emojis that were made for me and that I took throughout the course of 8th grade basically. And I had a lot of fun making the memory board. It was simple, easy, inexpensive, and the crayon melting is what this looks like. It didn't melt all the way down to the bottom. That's just because I wasn't patient enough. You can easily get it to melt down to the bottom, but I did get paint splatters, which I thought was cool enough. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share with your friends, and hopefully if you guys make any of these, follow my Instagram, which will be linked in the description box, and tag me in the photos, and I will be sure to go and like them. So yeah, I will see you guys when I see you, and don't forget to smile and have a beautiful, wonderful day.